And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Yordan Alvarez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Yeah, he gave up several earned runs his last time out. I think command is a huge issue for him, and fastball command. He's got to trust it. He's got good velocity. Attack hitters with it in this one.
McCormick makes the grab, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Brown. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
One out, base is empty. And that one upstairs.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And that's outside. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces. Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. That one missed. Man at second. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
The 1-2. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here's Austin Riley. Here's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Now a chance for Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
The pitch. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And it's 1-1. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. And Sale deals. That clips a corner. And 1-2. Tucker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Sale delivers. Strike two.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Sale ready. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And ball one. On the ground to the left. Over to Albies. Inning over. One left for Houston. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Harris measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. On a bounce right side. Altuve handles it to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Not even close there. And that is ball one. And a good eye there.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick puts it away. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
So here's Murphy now.
Murphy.
First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low end fastball for some pitchers.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, leading off, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, McCormick.
Sale back to work. And the slider just misses. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And foul ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Just misses. Full count now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The pitch. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mauricio Dubon stands in here, takes ball one low. The pitch. That one misses. Ball two. One out and a runner at second. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this guy. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on. But you just have to do a better job of picking your spots. Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the ball for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
Jose Abreu up to hit. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Astros lead one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Arcia. Brown back to work. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting up.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Jerry Kelnick. Fouled off. He was late. Strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
That clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Doubled his first time up. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. And that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. The pitch.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Late on that fastball.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
Sale in a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Arcia fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man at first, one away. And that one clips the corner. There goes Tucker. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Arcia tossed to second. On to Olsen. That's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Olsen up to hit. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Next offering upstairs. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olsen, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way upstairs, the count now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead run on base. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This to third. Bregman sends it across the first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is down low. Oh, right to the backstop. Not in time. He's safe. Olsen up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next one misses. Ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To second, pulls him off the bag. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Sean Murphy. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Got him swinging. So a run on 1 hit, no errors and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 1 and the Astros nothing. Bottom 4. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. That one ran inside, almost got him. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One and 2 now. And another ball. And now the lefty. That one not close. 3 and 2 now. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Altuve on at first. Nobody out.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. The Braves up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals.
Count is 4.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And here's the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now it's the DH, Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Astros down by a run here in the second game of the series. Outside.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball right side. Base hit. One run in already. Fires it to the plate. The tag. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the middle.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Arcia, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short, Pena. Zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Acuna now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now on Acuna. Stays alive. Kelman stands at first with one out. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Altuve. On to Jose Abreu. That's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And now, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Pitching change here, Aaron Bummer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And he deals. Big knock center field.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner in the center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy with light tower power. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Arcia. That's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. To third. Fair ball. Runner from third into score. It's 2-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. fires a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Alex Bregman. Here's a strike. Two outs. That one found hard the other way. Bounce to third. Riley. The throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Abreu takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Matt Olson. Infield shifted to the pull side.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Rafael Montero up and loosening in the pen. Graveman also getting ready. Now one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. The Braves trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. the righty deals.
That's a
And
ball.
another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Heading down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
The pitcher on here, Waskari Noah.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. High fly ball, shallow right field. Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And there's the strike. Good eye in that spot. Righty delivers. That's in there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there.
Now
He got the
batting,
changeup
catcher.
and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Ball 1.
And downstairs.
1 and
2
1.
out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. And the pitch. That one drilled left field. And a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Fastball in for a strike. Going on.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So up next, Jared Kellner. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Acuna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. Of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Noah back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they're up to 8 hits on pitches early in the count. So that tells me they're feeding off each other, communicating, giving an idea of what that pitcher's trying to do on the mound. They're seeing the ball really well.
Right-handed reliever fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 down. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's going to be Jose Altuve. In there at the knees. Strike one. That one missed. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. First offering, runner goes, and there's a foul ball. The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Down the third baseman, Alex Bregman. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Kicks and fires. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. And they get Bregman for the out. And that ends the inning. One left for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Presley hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies, 1 for 3. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian Abreu, the closer, is getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. 1-1. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here is Matt Olson. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Austin Riley will hit next. And a big swing and a miss. Presley, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting, the center field.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Back foot slider struck him out. One left for Atlanta, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Mauricio Dubon. And a pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. That just misses. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one to first, and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Little dribbler up along third. Riley. Throw not in time, and he's safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
Upon video review, the call is
one out, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. Wouldn't chase that time. To the right side. Throw on to Olsen. That takes care of Abreu.
The batter, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. And ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
There's the strike at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
the right fielder,
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. 4 for 4 with 4 singles. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tyler Matzik. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. And a foul ball. And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one hit to first. Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brian Abreu.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And here it comes. Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Murphy up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Orlando Arcia to bat next. Trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The batter.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here. Forrest Wall. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And delivers outside. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. This one in the air. Abreu has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The batter. The left fielder.
The Braves down to their last out. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
You know, he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one finds the corner, and the count 2-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This could end it. High fly ball out towards left field. Alvarez going back. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.